Hello student, let's try to understand. This is the projectile motion. Okay, so projectile motion when body is thrown in the atmosphere at certain angle, student. So it makes the hyperbolic path where the only one force is acting, student, that is gravitational force. We are going to calculate the range, student, range, right? So range can be this is having the two components, student. One is this is the perpendicular by hypotenuse, and another is base by hypotenuse. So this y-axis it is going to it is going to y sine theta, and it is going to give x cos theta, student. This is the x-axis, and this is going to be y-axis, student. Now you see, if I will say this one, if I will consider to be x, this I am considered to be u, not x. So what you can see here, student, in this case. So let me derive this one for you. So sine theta is equal to what, student? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. So sine theta is equal to perpendicular, what is there? This is there, na, student, y, and hypotenuse is u. So y is equal to u sine theta, student, u sine theta. And let me check this one, student, what is going to come this case. So here the cos theta we take on the x-axis, cos theta. So base upon hypotenuse, base is x, upon hypotenuse u. So x is equal to what will be there, student? U cos theta, u cos theta. So u cos theta, and here is y is equal to u sin theta. This the basic point you need to keep in mind, student. This is the point which are important, right? Now from the second equation of motion, student, what we can write? S is equal to ut plus half gt square, ut plus half gt square. So S you can send is the range, student, u. So now here you see, student, this is the firstly you calculate this one vertical. You go for the vertical, student, vertical. Okay, vertical. So vertically if you go, student, vertical, so you will see take this component, na, this is the vertical and this is the horizontal. So vertically if you go, dear student, so what you are going to find here in vertical case, vertical. So here is the S, we are changing this one, R is equal to ut plus half gt square. So in vertical range, student, there is, you see, there is no displacement. So r equal to going to be 0, student. Vertically it is not moving, the particle is moving this way. So if you are calculating the range, so here it will be 0 is equal to u, what will be there here, student? One thing you keep in mind. So vertically if you are taking this one, so you are going to take u sine theta. At the place of u, you have to take u sine theta, and then this is the plus half, and gravitational force, it is the negative, student, it is operating in the negative. So here minus g t square, student, right? So what you are going to get here, dear student? So u sine theta t equal to half gt square. So dear student, this t square and this t is cancel out. So gt is equal to 2u sine theta. So t is equal to 2u sine theta by g. So you got, this is the time period actually. It is also called, this t is time of flight. Time of flight. Now student, we have to calculate the other one, horizontal motion. So you just type horizontal range. So what are you going to be, student? So horizontally if you are going, so acceleration is going to be 0, a equal to 0. Okay, and here is the x-axis, you are going to take the u cos theta. So now from second equation, s is equal to ut plus half at square is there. So this is the range. S means what? Displacement means range. Now you have to take student at the place of u. Now because of horizontal, so it is going to be u cos theta t plus half a, that is 0 into t square. So if you are multiplying any number with the 0, that whole range whole value is going to be 0. U cos theta t, this is there. T value you have find out here, student. T value you know here. So r is equal to u cos theta. T value what is there? 2u sin theta by g. 2u sin theta by g. Now students, what you can do here, you can simplify. R is equal to, you can take here 2, you take student, right? And here u and u, 2 u are there, nice student. So what you can do, student, 2 you are taking common. Either you can write in the first also. Firstly u and u are there, so u square 2 sin theta cos theta upon what is there, student, g. Now one thing you should know, student, sin 2 theta equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. So r is equal to, what will be there, student? U square sin 2 theta upon g. U square sin 2 theta upon g. This is sin 2 theta upon g. This is for range, student. Range of projectile. Range of projectile motion. This is there, student. Now what other things you can do, dear student, in this case? Dear student, if angle is how much? 45 degree. So what will be? R is equal to u square sin 2 into 45 upon g. So r is equal to u square sin 90 degree, student, upon g. So sin 90, what is there, student? Sin 90 is equal to 1. So r is equal to u square upon g. R equal to u square g. This is what the formula is also there, students. Now student, maximum height we are going to calculate. Maximum height of projectile. So how to calculate maximum height of projectile, dear students? Let's try to understand. This is there, my student, x-axis, this is y-axis, right? Now dear students, let's see. This is there. Now what you can do, student, this is the h, right? So this h we have to calculate, student. With the same equation you can do, student. So s is equal to ut plus half gt square or at square. Now dear student, so this we are taking which one, student? For height we are taking this one. So this one is what, student? U sin theta, and this factor is what is there, student? U cos theta. Okay, vertical movement is u sin theta and horizontal is u cos theta, that I explained in the earlier. So now student, s we are changing with the h. U, this is u sin theta multiply by t plus 1 by 2. A acceleration is what is there? Minus g, student, because it is going upward direction, na? So gravity is particle is moving this direction and gravity is this one, so that is minus g, acceleration is. And now height where we are calculating here, so here is the total time, this is the t1 by t by 2, and here is t by 2. So we are going up to here now, so we have to calculate how much, student? T by 2, this is going to be square, right? Now dear student, let's see, h is equal to, we are putting u sine theta, right? And time will be here also t by 2 only, student. So we are putting t by 2 plus, and that become the minus, plus into minus, that is going to be minus, student. So minus 1 by 2, this is g, and here is there, student, t by 2 is going to be square. Now we are going to plug out the value, dear student. Let's try to plug the value. So h is equal to u sine theta, let it be. Now time period we have to calculate it somewhere, student, time. So this is the r, student, so let us go a little bit upward. So 2u sine theta by g, right? So here is 2u sine theta by g, and this 2 is also there, so this one minus 1 by 2 g, here is what is there, 2u sine theta by what is there, student? This is again going to be 2g, and that will going to be square, right? So that is u sine theta, and here this 2 is cancel out, student, and u sine theta again, student, upon g. So that can be simplified here. One, this g, student, let me solve this one, 1 by 2 g, let will be here. So here it will be, if you, I can cancel this one also, there is no problem as such, because in the bracket it is going to be a square also, that is going, so it is going to be u square sine square theta upon g square. So what is u sine theta, u, right? So this you can multiply, dear student, okay? Here if you see u sine theta, so u square sine square theta upon g minus 1 by 2, this g and this square is cancel out, student. So what will be u square sine square theta by g, right? So dear students, what we can do, u square sine square theta and u square sine square theta, this total term is common, student, total term is common. So we are taking common, here I am writing also, taking common. So you can take the common, u square sine square theta by g, if you take the common, so 1 minus 1 by 2, right? So what will be there coming, student? So h is equal to u square sine square theta by g, and this will be how much, student? Multiply by 1 by 2, student. So what will be there? H is equal to u square sine square theta by 2g. This is what the answer is, student. So this is the your total answer. Thank you very much for watching, dear students.